Good evening and welcome to another episode of Que-stead-Que. What you gonna do? I don't know, but something's gonna grow. I know I'm fidgeting, y'all, trying to get myself together here. Well, you guys, I'm only on here for a few minutes because I just have a few announcements. While I'm thinking about it, announcement number one. I found animal trap. So Booger is going to be going to one of the 3 lakes within a mile of my home, and hopefully he doesn't find his way back. I checked all the websites because I think I was mentioning the other day that traps at Home Depot and Lowe's, they start at about close to $100 per trap. Well, Menards have a medium-sized trap for $21, and then they have a larger trap for $30. I think that is very reasonable. So I will be going on tomorrow to Menards to pick up a $30 trap and hope I know how to get the thing set up. Hopefully it will come with some instructions. It looked fairly easy when I looked at a photo of it online. So hopefully I'll be able to work the trap. I have some food scraps for the keyhole garden in the ice box. So I will bait it with some food scraps. And then I'm also going to research to see what groundhogs like. I know they like vegetables because they're always eating them. So, but I'm going to bait it up real good so Booger will not have a choice. And I'm trying to think, do I want to put the trap by the hole where I know he's going to be? Or actually, I may put it right there by the deck step because that's where he likes to go, underneath the deck. So I'll just set it up right there by the steps and he won't have no choice but to go into that trap. And then it'll be close enough to my bedroom window so that when that traps him, I will know it. I will hear it. It will wake me up if I'm asleep. And I'm going to enjoy it. And hopefully he can't get out of it, okay? So I'll make sure there is enough food in there because, like I said, I want to be as humane as possible. I'll make sure there's enough food in there to feed him up real good so he should be okay. And I may even stick some water in there because I do have the cat dish from when I fed the muley. So I'll probably stick the cat dish in there with a little water so he can drink. And then the food will be there. And then once I get up, the day that he's caught, then I'll just go grab the trap, take it to the lake, and then I will release him into the wild. And hopefully that will be the end of Booger. And then I'll keep that trap set. You know, I'll just put a little bit in there just in case there's some more groundhogs or other animals around. Even one of those squirrels. I'll do the same for it. So I'll keep you updated. Once he's trapped, of course, I will film him inside of the trap. And then I will also film the location where he's going to be released. Right in the neighborhood, but it'll be further away. So he will have to be one smart Booger to find his way back. Not to say that he won't, but I don't know. But then he may enjoy it better by the water because he'll be by water. And he could probably forage for food over there. Okay, so that's announcement number one, and I'm very happy about that because that once I buy that trap, then I have it forever unless I break it or something like that. Okay, the other one is the seeds. I got seeds from that one patty pan squash. I did cut that last night and I froze it. So, and then when I cut it carefully because the last time when I cut patty pan squash last year, it never dawned on me to get the seeds. And then I was cutting it like right through the middle and ruined the seeds. So this time I was careful and I just cut around the seeds. I left the middle core. It's almost like an apple. You know how an apple right in the middle, you know, once you cut, you know, if you cut around that, you won't hit the seeds. It's the same way with the patty pan. The seeds are all concentrated. Unlike other squashes, the seeds in the patty pan are in the middle. So I just cut around the middle and I left that core there, which wasn't that much. And I just took my fingers, dug in there, and I dug each seed out one by one. had I known it was going to be this many seeds, I would have used a spoon. And I've gotten rid of a lot of these. I've kind of weeded out the bad seeds and the smaller. Well, here's a smaller one right here I want to weed out. So let's put that there. So I'm going to weed them out again. But look at how many seeds. Hold on. Let me bring the camera down for you. Look at how many seeds I got from that one patty pan. I know there's probably close to 100 seeds here. That is a lot. And one seed will give you one plant. So, look at what God gives you. He gives you the food, and then he multiplies the means of getting the food. Every seed represents a patty pan squash or a patty pan squash plant, okay? That is a lot. So yes, I will be saving seeds. So my next set of seeds to save will be from the green beans, and hopefully, let me put this over here so I don't spill the seeds. They're still drying. What I did, I washed them real good, got all the pulp, because there was a lot of pulp on these seeds. I got the pulp off, and now they're drying. So they're just about dry. I've had them drying now for about 12, 13 hours, if not longer. So they're just about dry. They're just a little damp, and they're a little waxy. And so these seeds, since I did the seeding myself, I know they're not going to be processed like the ones that you would buy from the seed stores. So these seeds, when I do plant one, in fact, I might plant one out just to see how it works. I'm going to soak it first. And I think I am going to plant one of these seeds tomorrow and see if it comes up. If it does, I will be amazed. And I believe that it will. Unless seeds are supposed to sit. So y'all tell me. I've never saved seed before, so I have no idea. I want to get some of the white okra seeds, and that plant is doing so well right now. It's no doubt in my mind it's going to, any day now, produce okra. So I'm waiting on the flowers to come up in that. I gave it more space, and so I want to get some of those okra seeds, the white okra seeds, and I also want to get some of the green bean seeds, and I'm not going to collect from all of them. The Diva cucumber, when I got that one cucumber, the seeds were so small, but you never know. Those other two coming, if they can stay on without something knocking it off like that last one, maybe the seeds will get big enough to where I can save a few of those parthenogenic seeds as well. And then I don't have to pay top dollar for more, but I don't know if I'm going to buy any more of those. I'll see. I might try the parthenogenic squash next year. And that one squash that had that squash on it, the squash fell off on today. It died. But there's another squash coming, so I'm going to be taking that crate out. I'm going to leave the squash in the crate, and I'm going to put the crate on the table right there along with the eggplants. And I do have some eggplants coming. They're finally peeking through the flower. So it did pollinate. Not all the flowers, but I have some coming now. So they'll grow real fast. So within the next couple of weeks here, I should be harvesting my first eggplants. Okay, and these are the little fingers, the skinny ones. And then I'll process those, and I'll do a film showing you how I process the eggplants. Okay, then so that squash, I have that baby female on there now. So it's going to be a while before it blooms. So once it blooms, hopefully I'll have a new male bloom, and then a bee or whatever can come and pollinate that squash plant. If not, eventually it'll produce more. Okay, so that's coming out tomorrow. What I did do today, and I took a gamble, y'all, woo-wee, is either I'm going to be mad or I'm going to be happy. Those green beans that were wrapped, where the branches and the tentacles and all that were wrapped around the cherry trees, I saw where I could get them unwrapped. I was able to unwrap them. I had to take my time. It took me about 30 minutes to do it, but I took my time, and I was able to just follow each vine and unwrap each one, and I got them unwrapped, and I did not lose a leaf, nor did I lose a vine. I'm so shocked that I was able to do that, but I did it by taking my time and following the vine. When they wrapped in an even fashion, so although it looked like a big mess, as I unwrapped one at a time, all I had to do is go backwards and unwrap it. And that plant was so long, I mean, it hung on the ground, and I held it up and I marched it right on outside. And what I did was I stacked because I had 4 crates out there stacked at the Keyhole Garden. I stacked 2 of those crates up right behind the trellis, and then I stacked the green bean crate on top of the trellis. The only thing that could get in there at this point would be a squirrel. And so far, I haven't had any problems with squirrels in the Keyhole Garden or any other animal. So I put it up against the trellis and I trained those vines along the trellis. And just as I finished, it started pouring down rain again. So I was happy about that, because now I knew that the plant got some rain, the first dose of rainwater ever. So those blooms, all those blooms that were still there, they should start producing starting tomorrow or tonight. And it's supposed to rain tomorrow too. Okay, and the next announcement. Okay, y'all, it's 9 o'clock now, pitch black outside, of course. It got dark today at about 8:45, so, we're done with the longer days. So that's why you see me filming inside, unless I do something earlier during the daylight hours, you'll see me inside filming like I am now. But anyway, on tomorrow, I'll be going to the farmer's market. I fought sleep today. I haven't had a nap, thank God. So I'm going to bed. I'm going to be in bed by 11 p.m. tonight. As soon as the Olympics go off, track and field is on. So y'all know I got to watch that. But anyway, after the Olympics go off at 11, I'm getting in bed. And so I should be able to go right to sleep. And I might wake up at 3 or 4 in the morning, but as long as I get like maybe 5 hours of sleep, I'll be fine. But I'm setting the alarm for 6 o'clock. The farmer's market opens at 7 a.m. and it closes at 1. And so their hours are Friday and Saturday from 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. And then Sunday, it's not even a farmer's market, because my plan was to go Sunday because they're open from 8 to 3. But on Sundays, it's not the farmer's market. It's an antique. It's an antique and vintage collection mall. So they gather in that same spot on Sunday. And I said, I dare not go because I will come out of there broke, because I love antiques. So I don't even want to fool with them. Maybe in the winter, because they're open year round doing that, because it's in a building. So I may do it. And I found out the farmer's market is open during the winter, where you can buy vegetables and stuff. Well, clear through December. And then after that, it's like some type of market, so I'll find out what that's all about once I start going. But I'm definitely going tomorrow, God's willing, and the creek don't rise. I plan to get up at about 6, get myself ready, go and enjoy the farmer's market. I'm going to have my scooter. I've got my bags. They're all set and ready over there, both of those. And then I did grab those orange market bags too, the netted ones, because I can put my onions or whatever, something small in that. And then that's it, so I'll leave there. And then after that, I'll be going to the grocery store because I need to get some charcoal, because I haven't done my Sunday grilling in about a month and a half. So I'm going to resume with that because time is short now. Although I'll be doing that in the winter also. I do my grilling because y'all know that I have that bedroom there, and that chair, that recliner is right there at the door. And all I have to do is step out the door and the grill is right there on the deck. So I grill during the winter, if I'm up, because I have to have my meat on no later than 2 o'clock, because in the wintertime it's dark by 4:30. So anyway, but I do grill in the wintertime too. And it's real easy. I just throw my coat on my jacket, and I'm right there at it, and it's set it and forget it. And I sit in the back room and let the daylight hit me, especially if it's a sunny day in the wintertime, and I'll look at the snow and stuff like that. So I sit in that back room a lot to do that if I'm grilling. So anyway, so I plan to do that Sunday, so I need to go get some charcoal, and then I plan to stock up. I'll get a extra bag of it, and then I'll keep stocking up on the charcoal, because I like to have my winter stock of charcoal, and I already have my wood and stuff, my hickory. Okay, and the last thing before I get off is I finished my Quirky Q One That Got Away bag. all I have to do now, and I'm about to start, it's going to take me a few minutes here. All I have to do is put the border around the straps. But this is what it looks like, y'all. This is it. And what I like to do once I finish my bags, I like to stuff them. So I have it stuffed with 2 shawls. I do that to stretch it. And then that way, it stretches the bag. And then once I take the shawls out, the bag will go back, but it'll stay large. So it lets me know how much the bag will hold if I decide to make it into a market bag or an overnight bag or a beach bag, whatever I'm going to use it for. It'll hold that. So that's what I like to do. So all I have to do is go around it with the border, and then I am done. And then I will embellish it. I have this necklace that I don't wear. I might take and hold on, I'm getting it. Oops, here it is. I might sew this onto it. It says love because of the colors. I might sew that on there as an embellishment, or I'll look and see if I can find something maybe vintage to put on it to embellish it. I think I will do that since it's my favorite one. It's now my favorite bag because the other one was my favorite until I let it get away. So I'm gonna deck this one out. I had some ruby, and I think I still have them. I had some ruby red slippers that I had bought. It's a pen. And it was like from the Wizard of Oz or whatever, and it had like the little glitter rubies in it. They weren't real rubies, but they're and I might put that on this bag. The last one I had a butterfly on it, a red butterfly, and I can't find it. So I'll figure out something. It'll be something that's going to pop, and it'll have to be either red, white, or pink. Alrighty, so that's it. So I'm gonna get off of here. We're at 16 minutes, so I'm 4 minutes shy here. So I'm gonna get off. I'm getting ready to grab a little snack real quick, and then I'm gonna get ready for bed in a couple of hours. It's just now 9 o'clock, so I still have a couple of hours to go. And I'm not sleepy, and hopefully I won't get sleepy between now and 11. And at 11, I'm up from here, and I'm in the bed. So I will talk to you guys later, and I will see you in the morning at the Royal Oak. Wait, I wrote it down. The Royal Oak Farmers Market. That's where we shall meet, and that should be fun. So I got my tripod ready and everything. So I'll take y'all on a tour and show you all what I get and all that good stuff. And I will see you there. Talk to you later, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.